He saved lives, and today K-9 Officer Max received a hero's send-off. He gave his life to protect others during the search for a suspect last week. Police say that suspect shot and killed Max. Today they gathered to remember the mighty dog that made the ultimate sacrifice. And Fox 13's Janae Lewis reports from Lake Wales on how they honored their hero.
It's not an easy feat to be selected as a K-9 officer. It's also not easy to complete the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of continuous training. For K-9 Officer Max, he acted on that training and saved lives. And police officers say from the moment they laid eyes on him, they knew there was something special about this fearless K-9. A day of sorrow for Lake Wales police officers and this entire community as they gathered to remember K-9 Officer Max. When faced with danger, he gave his life to save others. From day one, he stood out.
This is not the part of our job we look forward to in any manner.
His size was no match for his larger-than-life personality that touched everyone he met. It was only rivaled by the fierce loyalty he had for his handler, Officer Joyner. Over their nearly 7 years of working together, the pair responded to hundreds of calls. After a quiet shift last Tuesday, as they wrapped up for the day, one more call came in.
Officer Joyner and Max had nearly made it home, but Jarrett knew he might be needed, so they turned around and headed to the scene.
And began to assist officers in the search for a suspect involved in a domestic violence call. Not surprising, given his extensive training, Max tracked down that suspect. But police say instead of surrendering, that man pulled a gun and shot and killed Max.
Max had a mission. He was the eyes and the ears and the nose for Jared. On the morning of August 3rd, he also became the shield when he looked evil directly in its eyes and laid his life down to protect.
A choice he would make again and again, because there's no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend.
Each of the officers involved in that search are here today and alive because of Max.
During today's ceremony, police also read a letter from Max's handler, Officer Joyner, who shared just how heartbroken he is by this loss, and he also thanked the community for their support. Max was cremated, and he will remain with his best friend, Officer Handler, as well as his family, who loved him just as much. Reporting in Lake Wales, Janae Lewis, Fox 13 News.